What's the worst game of truth or dare you've ever played? Let me tell you about Ezra. This kid barely said 10 words a day, but somehow he was always there when we hung out. Never caused drama, never started anything, just existed in the background like furniture. So when we were all sitting in the back corner of the library during lunch playing truth or dare, nobody thought he'd actually do anything crazy. It was Riley's turn. She looked at Ezra with this evil grin and said, "I dare you to sneak into Vice Principal Hammond's office and write something stupid on his whiteboard." We all laughed. It was harmless. Just a dumb prank to kill time before 5th period. Ezra didn't even hesitate. He just stood up, shoved his hands in his pockets, and walked out of the library like he was going to the bathroom. 5 minutes passed, then 10. We started making jokes about him chickening out or getting caught. Riley was already planning her next dare for someone else. Then Ezra came back. His face was white, like actually drained of color. He leaned down and whispered, "You guys need to leave, right now." Nobody moved. We thought he was messing with us, but Ezra never joked around, ever. He kept glancing toward the hallway like someone was about to walk in and arrest us all. "Dude, what happened?" I asked. "Not here, outside, now." We grabbed our stuff and followed him out to the courtyard behind the gym where nobody ever went. My heart was pounding. I thought maybe he broke something or set off an alarm. Ezra pulled out his phone. His hand was shaking. I went into Hammond's office. The door was unlocked. I was about to write on the board when I saw his computer was on. There was a file open on his desk, a physical file, with papers. "So what?" Riley said. "It's probably just grades or whatever." It had our names in it. The group went silent. Ezra scrolled through his photos and held up his phone. There it was, a printed document with a list of student names. My name, Riley's, Jordan's, at least 8 of us. And next to each name were notes, handwritten notes. Next to Jordan's name it said, "Suspicious behavior, possible drug involvement." Jordan had never touched drugs in his life. He was on the honor roll. Next to Riley's name, attitude problem, likely from broken home. Riley's parents were happily married and she volunteered at a food bank every weekend. Next to mine, associates with troublemakers, watch closely. I felt sick. We all did. These weren't disciplinary records. This was profiling. And when you looked at the list, it wasn't random. Almost every name was either black, Latino, or from the low-income housing side of town. The rich white kids who actually caused problems? Not a single one on that list. "He's been watching us," Ezra said quietly. "He's been building a case against us for stuff we didn't even do." Riley's voice cracked. "What do we do? If we say something, he'll just deny it. He'll say we made it up." "I have the photos," Ezra said. "That's proof." Jordan shook his head. "He'll say you broke into his office. You'll get suspended, or worse." But Ezra wasn't backing down. For the first time since I'd known him, he looked angry. Really angry. "I don't care. This is wrong. He can't do this to people." We spent the rest of lunch arguing about what to do. Finally, I suggested we take it to Ms. Brennan, the English teacher. She was the only adult in that building we actually trusted. She didn't talk down to us. She listened. That afternoon, Ezra and I went to her classroom after school. We showed her the photos. Her face went from confused to horrified in about 3 seconds. She didn't say anything for a long time. Then she closed her laptop and said, "Stay here. Don't leave." She came back 20 minutes later with the principal, not Hammond, the actual principal, Mr. Okafor. He looked at the photos. He asked Ezra to explain everything. Ezra told him the whole story, didn't leave anything out, even admitted he went into the office without permission. Mr. Okafor nodded slowly. "You did the right thing bringing this to us. I'll handle it from here." 2 days later, there was a school board meeting. Parents got involved. Our parents. Other parents. Someone leaked the story to the local news. Hammond tried to say it was all a misunderstanding, that he was just keeping notes on students who needed extra support. But the photos didn't lie. The language he used didn't lie. 3 weeks later, Hammond was gone. Reassigned to some administrative role at the district office where he'd never interact with students again. The school put out a statement about reviewing their disciplinary practices and retraining staff on bias. Ezra never played truth or dare again. None of us did. That game stopped being funny after that day, but people started talking to him more, respecting him.